All right, perfect. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to start. I'm going to mute you. I love you to death. There we go. Okay, one of the things I just wanted to go over is because yesterday or a couple days ago, got poison oak everywhere, but I was lifting wood. Okay, so anything that you have to do, it's forward flexion. This is forward flexion. You hang on your spine. Always try to have a split stance so it helps your back so you're not sitting on it. Okay, so that's a really big thing. And also obviously use your legs, and if you can sit down or get up or whatever. So anyway, just thought I'd throw that out there. I know you've heard it before. Here we go. Step touch. Hold it here. Up and over. Unless it hurts your shoulders. Bring it down. And even this, if you're going down and you can have support on your quads, do so. Cross it over. Make sure that you release your foot so you don't twist. No twisting. Unless you're doing the twist, and that's something you can do. Knees come up. Legs to the back. Bring it in. Squat it out. Another squat. Hold this squat. Remember, everything is behind you. Squeeze that butt. Remember, the butt is the protector of your back. Drop those shoulders. Drop and roll. All right, roll those shoulders up and back. Starting with, you start pulling up my pants. Starting with those little tiny squats, like you're picking something up. So again, we're not going to stay here. We're going to go all the way back up. So it's here. Switch legs. You can, if you want to throw stuff all over your floor. You get the idea. But remember, see, this is a split stance. Much better than something like this. You don't want to ever do that. And again, if you can add support, do so. Two more. All right. We're going to add those squats with the cervical curve. Okay, you're just shifting all the way back. Bring it up. Looking up. And release. And again. 2 more. And release. 1 more. All that weight's in your heels. Good job. Get your weights. We're working upper back, rhomboids. So again, you're here. Squeeze those shoulder blades. Remember, you have a split stance because you're forward flexion, so squeeze that butt. And bring it in. Remember, it is a squeeze, not a throw. Isometrically, you're going to squeeze those shoulder blades. So again, it's a squeeze back. You need to know that your shoulder blades need to track. If not, you're too tight. So bring them in and squeeze them together. Two more. Roll those shoulders up and back. Go into your piriformis. Now remember, your piriformis, that's where your sciatic nerve is the biggest. So here we go. Push everything back. Now remember, if you have to put your foot down for balance, please do so. All that weight goes to the heel. And switch. And switch. Remember, don't be in a hurry on these. Every time you go down, it opens up that piriformis, releases that nerve. And switch. Last one. All right. Now give it a nice stretch. Sitting down. Open it up. And switch. All right. We're going to do lats. Rear delt. So get a weight. You can also do this with a band. Okay? All right, so again, split stance, forward flexion. Put your hand or your arm above the knee. You don't want to put it on the kneecap. Okay, bend down and bring it back. Nice and easy. yourself a nice hug. Release those hands. Roll those shoulders up and back. All right. Bring them in, pelvic floor. Remember, it's not just the back, it's the whole thing that keeps everything where it's supposed to be. This is pelvic floor, so, you know, nothing comes out that doesn't supposed to come out. Sorry. Bring it in. Scientifically proven. And one in front of the other. Like I said, if it doesn't feel weird, you see little kids do this, right? Ah! There's a reason. And switch. Bring both in, side to side. All right, circle those hips. Switch the other way. You don't have to do that. Okay, get your balls. If you don't have a ball, you can do this standing. Okay, so again, we're going to circle on the ball. So try not to do one of these. Just try to do the lower body, bottom of the ribs. And switch other way. Now forward and back. Okay, so ribs together, rib and hip, push it back, up and back. And remember too, if you were in a position where you're sitting a lot, get a ball. Sit on the ball, jump up and down. If you're standing a lot, make sure that you're standing at a split stance, or your foot can be elevated by, 3 or 4 inches, and then switch. All right, side to side. All right, we're going to do some ab work on the ball. Now, if you don't have a ball, you can do this on the mat. If not, you're here. Make sure that your legs are wide to help you. Hand behind the head, shoulders off. Bring it up. Remember, you're not going forward, you're going straight up. Same thing with the hip. Exhale forward, do not pull on your neck. Kind of bossy today, aren't I? Sorry. And cross it over. Cross your midline. Think about armpit over on the other side. Try not to pull on that neck. Keep it in neutral. And switch. Okay, now we're going to do one other thing. You don't have to do these. We're going to do some push-ups, but I'm going to show you, you can do it easy, or you can still do these on the wall or on the floor, okay? So again, here's easiest. And bring them down. Roll it down. Get off your ball. All right, a little bit of fast twitch muscle fiber. Again, this is a balance thing and a brain thing for Alzheimer's. Out, out, in. Speed it up. Front, front, back, back. Speed it up. Add it together. Out, out, in. Front, front, back, back. Speed it up. Remember, when you're going fast, you have to stay on the balls of your feet. Switch. Out, out, in. Speed it up. Front, front, back, back. Speed it up. Add them together. Out, out, in. Front, front, back, back. Speed it up. Good job. All right, bring it up. Take a deep breath. Knees slightly bent. Try to keep your shoulders level. And to the back. Switch. Focus. Ahead. Eyes have a lot to do with balance. That's why when we get older, our eyesight goes. So does our balance. Fast twitch muscle fiber. And to the back. That's why we work it. All right. One weight. Hamstring. Now remember, you must push everything back. Squeeze this. Keep the back straight. This is for a hamstring. Here we go. Squeeze it up. Bend your back. Drop it down, upper body. Drop it down, lower body. Drop it down. We're going to do both at the same time. If this bothers your back, go back to front and back. Here we go. Drop it down. Bring it up. Drop it down. Last one, we're going to bring it up. Extend those arms out. Hold those shoulders back. And drop it back. Again, if this hurts your knee, extend that knee that hurts behind you so you're not sitting on it. Take your right hand, cross it over, drop it down, and feel that pull from the elbow to your waist. And switch. I said this a lot. You may do a plank on a piece of furniture at an angle if you wish. You can do it straight. You can do it on your knees. You can do it here, here, or you can just watch. Here we go. Pull it up out of your shoulders. Push your feet back. Tuck under. Pelvic tilt slightly forward. Drop it down. Same thing here. You can go here. You can drop your foot, drop your hand, one leg up, hold them together, stack them, spread them, whatever works. Bring it up. Drop it down. Here we go. Drop it down, bring it to the side, switch it around. Bring it up. Ooh, gap in your arm. bent, bottom leg comes straight, flex that foot, do not lock out the knee, and squeeze top to bottom. This one's squeezing in, bottom is squeezing up. And squeeze it up real small, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Remember, if your inner thigh is weak, remember that has a lot to do, obviously, too, with pelvic floor, but it also has to do with a healthy back. So trying to get all the muscles that will help us keep our back in good condition, because we've all got issues. Well, I got a lot of issues. Some of them are in my head. If you have a pillow here or your arm, try not to do one of these, because that's harder than that. Hold it up real small. Bottom leg comes out, flex that foot, but do not lock it out. Bring it in. Squeeze top to bottom. Hold it up real small. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. That's all we're going to do is lift, press, out, and down. 26 miles across the sea. Romance, 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 romance. Santa Catalina is up, in, out, and down. It seems so distant, 26 miles away. Resting in the water, serene. One more. All right. Roll over onto your stomach. Or I'm going to get my, anyway, on your back. Sorry about that. All right. First thing is, you are going to squeeze this, okay? Like a wash rag. You're going to squeeze it in. That lower back's going to go tight against your mat. You're going to exhale all your air. Release again. Squeeze. Nice and tight. So you guys can see. Again, bring it up nice and tight. Blowing all your air. This is your second in muscle. It also works the transverse, which is your second in muscle. One more. Down from watching the sun. exhale. Blow out all your air, tight, tight, tight. And once your air is over, you start again. One more. All right, drop your hands down, tabletop legs. Your back is in neutral, which means it's slightly off the ground, unless you have a really, I have a big gap, neutral. Okay, so again, what you're gonna do is you're gonna press that lower back into the ground. As you go down, you're gonna exhale. Same thing coming up, exhale, 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 and release at the top. And switch, so it's a press, press, breathe, breathe, breathe it out, press, 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 breathe, 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 release. These are bug drops. You can kind of figure out what it is. Lately, there's been a lot of spiders in my house. I do not want my fangs. I don't want them under my back. So again, you are pressing this nice and tight into that. This is your transverse, biggest muscle, most important one of your whole torso. Make sure you release your air and your back at the top. In other words, breathe. Two more. One more. All right, bring it up. If this bothers your tailbone, put something there. If not, tuck under. Lift and skip together. Bring it down. Bring it up. And down. All right, bring it down. Add a little bit of obliques. All the way down. Arms above unless this bothers you, and if not, put your arms to the side. All right, bring it up. This is Jean's favorite part, music off. Just okay. You are here, one leg in front of the other. Okay, again. Important to do your hamstrings. We're doing an assisted stretch if you've never done it with me before. Trying to relax up here. That's all we're doing is we're bringing it down. Exhale. So one leg on top of the other. So the one we're stretching is the bottom leg. And then bring it back. And again, exhale down. And bring it back up. And again, exhale down. This time we're going to hold. Okay, so you should feel that stretch, especially behind your knee and basically from your butt to your knee, a little bit in the calf. Hold. And the reason we do assisted stretches rather than just a static, it is more efficient to get length and to really stretch them properly. And switch, other side. Okay, bring it down, exhale. And release. Something I think is kind of interesting, maybe not to you, but to me, is we went to, one of those, cheap massages, well, $60, $70, whatever, bring it down. And they did a pretty good job. But I found out that one side of my body was so much more sore than the other, and I didn't feel it at all until they started pushing. And part of it was my butt, and part of it was one of my calves. Okay, bring it down and hold. So remember, we do get unbalanced, and I'm not talking mentally. Well, we do that too. So, think about, and bring it back. Okay, you're here. Okay, we're gonna bring it forward, press. You should feel this in your butt, basically. And one side is a little tighter than the other sometimes. And one more time. Now you're gonna switch your legs, okay? Because it's a little different on the other leg. Bring it over and release, and over, and release, and over. Okay, we're gonna do a rotation. Now remember, if rotation hurts you, you do not do it, okay? Rotation hurts on this side of me because I have spurs. Don't ask me why in my thoracic. I have no idea. I have never been in an accident, but who knows? Maybe it was my childhood, one of my sisters. Anyway, bring it over and you're gonna press it back and release. But no matter what, our bodies have to rotate and press it back and release. This time we're gonna press it back and hold. Do not hold your breath. And release other side. Press it back. And release, and again, press it back. And release. This time we're gonna hold, press, don't hold your breath. Okay, roll those shoulders up and back. We're working our cervical curve. Now remember, I'm taking my glasses off so I don't hurt myself. You're here and you're pressing, resisting yourself. So you're gonna resist yourself, you're gonna exhale because you're not gonna hold your breath. And don't resist yourself so much that you can't move or you hurt yourself. That's not a good thing. And press. But remember, osteoporosis and just lack of movement, every time you work in this, you are putting sovial fluid in to feed that joint and switch. Get top today. One more. Okay, top of the head. Now remember, you're going to feel a pull from your ear down to your shoulder. So it's here and you're going to press up. Make sure that you're not pressing too hard, just enough to give that nice assisted stretch. Breathe. And one more. And other side. Press it up. Last one. Okay, now we're going to go forward. So put your hands in here. And again, keep your head in neutral. Fist to whatever your neutral is. And press into your palms. Breathe. And release and press. And release and press. Okay, lace your fingers out behind you. And again, try not to drop your head back, but keep it in neutral. So you're just pushing it back. Press. And press. And press. Last one. All right, roll them back. Put one hand on your knee, cross it over. Now, if this bothers your shoulder, just go across your chest. And switch. And release. Sitting back. See what time it is here. Oops. Okay, sitting back, I want you to just push your foot forward and back and side to side. And remember, balance has a lot to do, and so does your back. If you've got a crummy pair of shoes that you've had forever, get rid of them. Shoes are cheap, and bring it around. Unless they're high heels and I don't wear them, and switch. But it's important because this is your foundation. Your feet start and your ankles all the way up to your back, and switch, push and pull, side to side, and a rotate. Switch to the other side. All right, roll those shoulders back. Bring your hands and down, and switch. And let them go, getting up, using your legs always, and put yourself up. Remember to watch your posture. Okay, even sitting in a chair, watch your posture. Make sure that you're not slouching. Slouching might feel better, but it ain't cute. And then your body gets so used to it that that's the only thing you can do. So think about rib cage up. It's not here, not shoulders back. It's rib cage up. Everything else kind of goes into place. Okie dokie. So